So last week, I posted a video saying I had some things going on, and now I want to kind of clarify a little bit about what I'm actually talking about. Uh, I hit a point in my life where um, I didn't feel like going on. I didn't feel like I could go on. I didn't feel that I needed to go on. I hit what you would call rock bottom. Um, I alienated myself from most everyone. I put myself in a bad situation. Um, I broke my sobriety. I broke my sobriety because I actually celebrated my 9 months of sobriety by getting drunk. I planned to take my life. That was what was going on. I was going to end it all. Um, that was on a Wednesday. On a Thursday, of course, I woke up pretty miserable, pretty hungover. On a Friday, I actually made a video to post telling everyone that I was sorry and I was done and I couldn't take it anymore. On Saturday, I stormed out of my house. I went and I took a loaded 45 with hollow points in it, and I put it to my head. And on that day, even though I've attempted suicide, on that day I was closer to death than I have ever been in my entire life. I was thrown from a vehicle that landed on top of me after it threw me out of the window. That day I was closer to being dead than I ever have been in my life. That day I was completely and totally one microsecond away from pulling the trigger. I was at rock bottom. I was at my absolute worst, and I almost took my life. Just 1 month shy of my 40th birthday, and I tried. Tear-filled eyes. I was ready to go, and I thought about my kids, my family, the people that it would affect, my job, and I didn't do it. And that next day, I scheduled the next Monday. I scheduled an appointment to go back to see my counselor, who I hadn't seen in a while, because this has been planning for months. For months, I've been at a point in my life where I was ready to give up. I was completely and totally ready to end it all. And I several times I've talked myself out of it. Several times I've just have not done it. Several times I've come close. And this time I was done. I was ready. It was over. I didn't care anymore. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to do it. And I was literally, just one more bad thought away from right here where I sit right now. Not my location, but in my vehicle, ready to go. Just done. I can't even explain to you what it's like. That day I had this overwhelming sense of anxiety, this anxious feeling in the pit of my stomach, to the point that I just had to do it. Like, I was done with everything, everyone, and I was ready to go. And I almost took my life. I almost killed myself. When I came back out of it that Monday. I called. I made an appointment. I got through it. Yesterday, I went and saw a doctor, and I was prescribed medication. And the reason I'm bringing this up and I'm talking about this and I'm telling anyone that's listening, because I said I would never do the medication again, that I would rather die than be someone else. I've said that. I've said that for years. And for years I didn't take their medication. I took my medication, drugs, alcohol, sex, pills, whatever I could do, that's what I did. And I wasn't going to take their medication if I couldn't take my medication. And this is a short-term situation, but I'm telling you this openly and honestly, because I swore I wouldn't do it. I swore I would never go back. I swore I would never be that person again. I would never take the medication. I would never let the drugs. And last night was the first time that I started my medication. I go back in 2 weeks, and I'm going to keep you people updated, talk about it. And the reason that this is important is because if I can do this, you can do this. Okay, if I can find a reason to continue, so can you. If I'm willing to do the one thing that I swore I would never do to benefit my life, to benefit my kids' life, to benefit my future, so can you. Okay, I'm completely transparent on everything that I've been doing. I'm here, I'm open, I'm honest. People that know me in real life that have no idea about the shit that goes on in my life, man, they're finding out. They're able to see these videos. They're able to make judgment upon me if they so choose. They can stand behind my back and say how fucked up I am. If that's what they want to do, they can do that. I don't care about people like that. It doesn't affect me. What I want to say is to the people who feel like there's no hope, there's no chance, there's no way, there is. You can overcome it. You can will yourself out of those situations. You can find people that will listen. And everybody's not going to listen. Some people are going to turn around and run. Some people are they just don't care. Some people are going to talk bad about you. Some people are going to try to make you feel worse. That does not mean that you cannot overcome these obstacles. You cannot overcome these trials, these tribulations, and you cannot be better. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. We'll see how it goes, what it's like, how I'm feeling. I can tell you this: if there's the adverse side effects, the weight gain, the lethargy, any of that stuff, man, I am going to stop. We're going to have to try something different. I'm not going to let this beat me, but I'm not going to lose to the medication either. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see how it affects me, and I'm going to continue moving forward from there. So as I progress through this, and if you guys want to shout out, reach out to me, discuss it, talk about it. I'm always here. So thanks for watching.